Ever wondered how AI learns to write code? It's not just about training on examples, it's about testing those examples in the right way. Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking study that reveals how high-quality test cases can make AI models way better at coding. Let's start with the basics. When evaluating AI code solutions, two key metrics matter: true positive rate (TPR) and true negative rate (TNR). Think of TPR as the AI's ability to recognize correct solutions, like a doctor diagnosing a disease. A high TPR means the AI catches the right answers. TNR is the flip side. It's the AI's ability to reject wrong solutions, like ruling out a false diagnosis. Together, these metrics show how effective a set of test cases is at guiding AI learning. So how did researchers test this? They used a tool called CodeContests, which combines real-world test cases with ones generated by introducing tiny changes to existing tests. Then they sampled solutions from three powerful AI models: DeepSeek Distilled QN7B, DeepSeek V3324, and DeepSeek R1. Each model generated 8 solutions per problem, but only the ones that compiled successfully made the cut. The real test: evaluating how well these solutions pass different test sets. If a solution worked on all tests, it was marked correct. If not, it was labeled incorrect. The results: their synthesized test cases achieved a 91.4% TPR and 87.8% TNR, way better than existing baselines. That means their tests are superior at catching both correct and incorrect code. But here's where it gets even cooler. The team tested these high-quality test cases in reinforcement learning, RL, a method where AI learns by trial and error. They compared their generated tests, called CodeTest, to traditional ones. The results: models trained with CodeTest outperformed others, especially on harder problems. Imagine teaching a robot to solve complex puzzles. Better tests mean the robot learns faster and smarter. What's the takeaway? High-quality test cases aren't just a technical detail, they're a game changer. They help AI models avoid cheating by relying on weak tests and instead focus on real problem-solving. And as this research shows, the right tests can push AI to tackle even the trickiest coding challenges. Now let's zoom out. Test cases aren't just for AI, they're the backbone of every reliable software system. Think of them as the hidden army behind your favorite apps. When you type a 100-character password into a login field designed for 12, or upload a photo 10 times bigger than the system expects, test cases are quietly ensuring the app doesn't crash. Programmers design test cases to simulate extreme inputs: super long text, impossible numbers, or even malicious code. These tests run automatically, like a robot checking every possible way a program could fail. The goal: to find weaknesses before users do. Recent studies show robust test cases can catch up to 80% of critical bugs early in development. But here's the kicker: the most effective tests aren't the obvious ones. They're the ones that mimic real-world chaos, like a server getting 10,000 requests at once or a form field receiving a mix of symbols and languages. So next time you see a glitch-free app, remember, it's not magic. It's thousands of test cases working overtime to keep everything running smoothly. And that's the secret sauce behind every line of code you trust.